Hi, this is Terry, and I'm back with another video about obedience, timing, and purpose. And today I want to talk to my people out there who consider themselves a jack of all trades, master of none. Purpose looks a little different for us. I too considered myself a jack of all trades, master of none, until I kind of got on this journey and started to see things a little differently. One of the things that really bothered me, I mentioned that there are some people who talk about purpose and how to find your life's purpose. And one of the questions that most of them would ask, most people who are dealing with purpose, they're going to ask you this one question. And this question always got under my skin. If money wasn't an object and you could choose to do anything in the world that you wanted to do, what would it be? Now, if you're anything like me, that question was one that I could never answer, because as I thought about, what it was that I wanted to do, I wanted to do everything. I had a love for all kinds of things. And a jack of all trades is a person who is curious, a person who has multiple interests. And I find that many of us are great at whatever we put our hands to. I used to make people laugh when I tell them that anything I put my hands to, I'm good at it. And that's really no lie. Maybe not this YouTube thing, but give me a minute. And but anyway, we have multiple interests, and it's hard for us sometimes to pin down one particular thing. And that's something that God showed me. God showed me that no, you don't have to choose one thing. There are some people who were destined for one thing, but for those of us who have multiple interests, sometimes it's hard for us to pin down one thing. And for me, it was very difficult because I have so many things that I'm really interested in, so many things that I want to learn about, so much that I'm curious about. And at my age, I remember posting something on Facebook for my birthday last year, and I said, even at 53, I consider myself a baby because I'm so curious about this thing called life. There's a lot in this life that I want to know about, that I want to learn. I'm interested in, actually, I'm studying Spanish right now. There are different types of dance that I want to master. I want to read books and just explore, even exploring nature, learning to use photography. There's a whole world out there, and when I think about young people today, everybody's trying to get locked down in a relationship. There's a whole world to discover. I'm 54 years old, be 54 years old soon, and I have not discovered half the things that I want to learn. There's so much out there that I want to know. And, it just breaks my heart when I see people trying to get locked down. I'm like, man, go explore the world. But that's for a whole nother series. That's for my relationship series that's going to be coming out soon. But that's something I want you to know, that as a person who has multiple interests, you don't have to choose just one thing. And that's something that God showed me. I am a very creative person, and God showed me, no, you are going to do multiple things, but those things will play on each other. So that's something that I want you to do. One thing was true, sometimes you have to get quiet, you have to get still, you have to think. And just limiting yourself to one thing, that's where a lot of us get stuck. We get stuck because it's like we're trying to find that one thing. And for those of us who consider ourselves jacks of all trades, master of none, one thing isn't going to cut it for us. We can't limit ourselves to just one thing. So that's kind of what I wanted to leave you with today. I'm going to come back with another video and I'm going to tell you how I got the process going. But consider that, that no, you do not have to limit yourself. You are open to multiple interests. And just because you have multiple interests and you haven't pinpointed one does not mean that you're not following your purpose. We're a little different. We're wired a little different. We're jack of all trades, masters of none. But we're going to change that. We're going to be masters of some. So what I want you to do is just think about it. Think about those things that are at the top of your list of interest, and just kind of really consider, what you could do with those things, how they can work together. Sometimes you may be a writer and you may be a blogger. You may write books, you may write blogs. All of it is writing. So just think of how you can use these things, how you can pull them together. So that's all I have for today. I thank you for tuning in and listening, and I will see you next time with another video. God bless. Jack of all trades, master of none. Nothing but the devil.